How many stars out of your 5 stars does the general?
I'd still say about 3.5.
3.5.
Like maybe it's just the fact that it's really late, and it's also the fact that
we're super tired.
It's not even that.
We're still geeked over the championship match from last week's episode.
Yeah, and the fact
we're feeling generous.
Well, the fact that we're watching both these shows back to back. Okay, so it's one of these things where it's like going and seeing Ghostbusters for the first time or something, and then maybe Freddy got fingered or some shit after that.
Oh, that was a terrible movie.
It was a horrible film.
I tell you, one of the worst movies, but I tell you what, the worst movie, in my opinion, I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. If you haven't, and you want to see it because it's a terrible movie, otherwise don't see it because it is a terrible movie, The Sweetest Thing. You ever seen The Sweetest Thing?
I have.
With Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz, Selma Blair, and
God, it was
Christina
horrible.
Applegate. Yeah.
It was so horrible. So, my feeling is, because I wasn't so engaged with this, it really didn't pull me in. I honestly don't remember too much of the match. It
was also non-title too, so there was really the only thing really to gain from it was Otis is actually establishing himself more a possible single star versus the tag match, because
he looked good.
He looked extremely good in the match,
and he was in a match with the NXT champion, so automatically that brings his stock up. Because he's so stalky. That was my pun for the night. I'm sorry.
Leave the bad puns to me, alright?
Alright, I will leave the bad puns to you. Let's get our logo back.
The fact that Tommaso was ready to just walk out of the match, and then his tag partner to come up.
We forgot to mention that. So at one point, Ciampa decides to gather his title and leave, but then I can't remember his tag partner's name.
Otis's partner.
I can always remember Dozovich because it's such a cool name, because it sounds, Dozer.
Yeah.
I can't remember his partner's name. I'll remember it on the fly at some point. I'll wake up at 7 in the morning,
screaming
straight out of
name.
sleep. Oh, this is his name. I wish I'd have remembered that for the video. Damn me. So my feeling is that since it was not engaging at all up until the end, and that part a little bit, it woke me up when I'm like, oh, there's, but I start at 2.5 stars. I start dead even, and I'm going to give it a 0.5 star because of the ending. I really enjoyed those 2 draping DDTs, and the fact that it was an actual ending to a main event that we watched this evening. I'll give it 3 stars.
Yeah.
3 stars for me.
Yeah, we're about in agreement. It was an average match.
Yeah, it's average. You give it a little high, I give it a little low.
Yeah, there's really nothing to lose and nothing to gain except for a little bit of experience,
a little bit of momentum,
and a little bit of momentum for a possible singles run for Otis.
Well, just and momentum for Ciampa as the champ. He needs to look credible. So give him a match. Make sure he looks good. Make sure he wins.
So where do you think that's going to lead from here for Ciampa? Who do you see him going up against possibly next?
Well, if it is WWE, even though it's branded NXT, so my guess is he faces the tag team partner in his next singles match. They'll do some backstage stuff where it's like, oh well, you beat him, but you can't beat me, or something like that. Yeah, and that'll be some more filler until. My guess is until Aleister Black comes back and they can insert him back into the title picture with Ciampa.
And that's gonna be the interesting thing, because that'll probably be also the culmination around the same time of who took out Aleister Black at the same time.
Yeah, so maybe we see Aleister Black come back. So let's do some predictions. We see Aleister Black come back. He gets his rematch for the championship against Ciampa at Survivor Series. Yes. Well, not Survivor Series, at NXT TakeOver LA.
Yeah.
And
which sounds so awesome.
So let's say Aleister Black is this close to winning. We still don't know who it was that attacks him, and Regal comes out.
Yeah.
Regal comes out. I'm sorry, I know I'm interrupting the match. Let's say it's at a point where Aleister Black has got the match won. I know I'm interrupting, but I just found out or figured out or whatever, who attacked you? Who? Regal hits him with the brass knucks. It was me, bitch. Ciampa covers him. 1, 2, 3.
I see something else happening in that. Regal does come out to the ring, starts jaw-jacking with the ref, and then, Alistair tries to, turn the ref's attention back to the match. Regal takes out the knucks, slides him into Ciampa for Ciampa to use to actually get the victory.
I like it. I like mine better. Maybe because it's mine, but I like the idea. I like the idea of actually culminating the investigation instead of just by chance now we figured out the end of the investigation. I like the idea of him coming out and teasing, he's going to announce that it was Ciampa or something like that, but then the twist comes and no, bam, it was me.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it could still have been Regal that did the initial attack, but at the same time, he insult to injury, he tosses the knucks into somebody else to screw them out of actually getting the title back.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. He hits Aleister Black during the title match.
Yeah.
And screws him out of the title. Okay. Well, anyway, that's my little maybe prediction. I don't know if I'm gonna. Maybe I'll do an official prediction when it actually rolls around to the pay-per-view. But for now, I think that's everything we've got to cover. Yeah, I don't want to go too much longer, but I do want to give you a chance to do your plugs. Twitter, Facebook, anything you want to plug?
No.
Don't follow him anywhere.
Don't follow me. I'll follow you.
He is the General Jerry Slaughter, and you can only see him and you can only experience him right here on NoDQ.com. Do not follow him. However, you can follow me. As I said earlier, you can go to NoDQ.com/Stefan. That's STEFAN. That's where you'll find my Twitter page. You can find me on Facebook if you want to. I'm not really keen on adding people on Facebook because I like to have at least one social media site I can scroll through at work on break and not get spoilers for Raw or SmackDown that's going on because I'm working.
Yeah.
But definitely follow me on Twitter. You can find me on my NoDQ page, or not my, well, yeah, you can find me there, but you can find me on my YouTube page. I do have my own YouTube page, although I don't use it all that much. But if you want to communicate with me, you can do it there too if YouTube's all you have.
Or if you want to drop a line to me there too, we'll answer any of your questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or address anything that you feel like we need to cover more from NXT, or if you have your own stories about NXT programs you may have seen, or theories on what's going on, we'd love to hear them.
Especially the ongoing storyline with who attacked Aleister Black. Put all your theories down below. Any comments, any questions, drop them down below. We want to hear from you guys. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to NoDQ.com if you like this video. If you like this video, you really need to check out Aaron Rift and his live videos after Raw and SmackDown. Check out the NoDQ review. You've got TJS, you've got Virtue, you've got Aaron Rift. Usually you'll have Big G, Jeff, or you'll have the NoDQ trivia champ, Greg Cherry. NoDQ review, trust me, that's where it's at. That's your one every week. The NoDQ news of the week, and I'm pretty sure that went up yesterday, probably at the point that you're going to be watching this. Go to NoDQ.com for all your latest news and rumors. Anything leading up into the next what's the next pay-per-view? It depends on what you consider a pay-per-view. Either it's going to be the Super Showdown in Australia, which is a glorified Saturday house show, or it's going to be the Evolution, which is a women's pay-per-view. It's going to be the Crown Jewel, which is the overseas in the middle of the Middle East.
They've got a
beautiful city of wherever in Saudi Arabia.
They've got so many different programs going on right now.
3 pay-per-views in the next month and a half, I think, or in at least the next 2 months. So it's a lot. But for all your news on any of the pay-per-views, all of the latest, go to NoDQ.com. Go to Pro Wrestling Tees for all of your NoDQ t-shirt merchandise. I have a shirt. You can buy it if you want to. I would love to see somebody walking around with my shirt on. That would be really cool. But honestly, that's the best way to support NoDQ. Go to Pro Wrestling Tees, search for NoDQ, and you'll find all the shirts. You got Cindy, you got TJS, you got K-Fame Candy S, you got Virtue in his shirts. You got Greg Cherry and the PA Sensation. You got Aaron Rift and his NoDQ video shirts. Go buy a shirt. It's the best way to support Aaron and support NoDQ.com. until next time, hopefully next week, same time, same place, same NXT show. Well, new NXT show.
We're going to find some sort of closing lines.
Yeah, we're going to figure out how to sign off without sounding like I'm rambling for the last 5 minutes of the show. For the General, Jerry Slaughter. For the Wizard of No DQ, Stephen Osborne. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time.